Today on Tyffaneé TV, I sit down with Tyffaneé Chaunté to discuss her weight loss journey and results. Hi, welcome back to Tyffaneé TV. It's your girl Tyffaneé, and I'm back here with another very interesting person that I've met. I've been watching her journey on Instagram, and she has lost up to 130 pounds. I was really amazed by the improvement that she's made in her life, and she was really a person I wanted to share with you guys. And today I have with me Tyffaneé Chaunté. Welcome! Thanks for coming to my show.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy you are here. I first met you some time ago when I was modeling for your sunglasses, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she has a sunglass line, and I was modeling in her shoe, and you were bigger then, but I always thought you were beautiful. I loved how you did your makeup. That day you did my makeup too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. And so I really love what you're doing with your life, and I think it's really interesting. And then you look beautiful now. Like, you lost so much weight, and I'm so happy for you. What started that journey for you?
Well, initially, I've always struggled with my weight. I've always, like I said, I've always felt like I was dieting all my life.
Yeah.
But so I just finally wanted to finally just get it so that could be like one less thing to worry about. But what made me really go and pursue the journey was just to have a healthier lifestyle. So like I said, it's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah. So 130 pounds, what's the goal weight for you?
I wanted to hit 175 pounds. I can't remember ever being in the 100,
really range.
So so right now I'm 205 pounds. I'm like 5 pounds away.
Yes,
It's like I can taste it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So what is your favorite part of this whole journey for you? Even though I'm sure it's hard, what has been your favorite part of it?
Honestly, my favorite part is the actual journey. Like, I feel like it's weird because like now that I'm like closer to the end, I'm like, what am I gonna do now? And I never thought that it would actually happen. But my favorite part is just going through it, kind of discovering new things about my body, learning my own strength, finding new foods to eat, new ways to cook some of my favorite foods. The food part and learning new recipes and stuff, I think, is the most exciting part of it all.
What do you think is the most important thing someone needs when they're starting this journey?
I think that the most important thing for someone to need to do something like this is the motivation and the decision to say, you know what, I want to change my life. This is what I want to do. I think goals are very important, setting goals.
Yeah. What has been the hardest part of this journey for you?
I think the hardest part for me is interesting because I think one of the hardest things for me was to it's different when you're like doing such a big transformation like that. You have to kind of like learn yourself all over again. And then it's like, initially when I set my goal, I thought that all my issues were due to the outer, and then I got down to the weight loss and realized I still felt that emptiness, and I realized that it was some things I had to make over on the inside too in order to match the appearance. So it was like, I'm losing the weight, but there's still like, like self-esteem issues where you be like, I'm still not good enough, it's still not good enough. So it's not just physical, you have to, train your mental as well. Yeah. Okay. So what kind of support have you had throughout your journey? I know, your family has been there for you, friends, your fiance? Yeah. Come show off the ring. Oh my gosh. Yes. Newly engaged, right? Yes. Okay. As of October 19th. Yes. Stay on point. Okay. But I think that my biggest support systems was definitely, my fiance, my family, and everything. But I think also I found outside support. I started an Instagram page, and that helped me throughout my journey. I think that's what I saw too when I first noticed. I was like, wow, she's really like, taking this on. And that's what it really made me want you to come on the show. Like, okay, I have to interview her. She's so interesting. Oh, thanks. Initially, I made the Instagram page because it's like I was saying before, like, you're fighting other people's opinions and your own, and it's the mix and everything. So, when people get jealous, the easiest thing for them to do is to discredit you and put you down so that you can stop, so you don't push them to want to do more, So a lot of people were saying, oh, you need to stop losing, your head is getting too big, you know, you're always posting your journey. Everybody don't want to see that. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm still gonna post it, you know. My journey doesn't stop because you don't want to see it. So I just made a separate Instagram page, and then it actually made things even better because I connected with more people who had like
who are in the same like kind of community, like the weight loss journey. Okay,
right.
That's really cool. I think Instagram is really good for that, finding people like you who are going through the same things as, because you're never going through something alone. You're never the only person in the world who's doing it. So
and that really opened my eyes to realize, wow, there's other people who, you know, was in the same boat as me. Like, you know, like of course there's a whole bunch of overweight people, but you know, it's bigger than, it's just not just an overweight person. It's an overweight person, you know, on the outside with so much ambition on the inside, and that's what people get confused. Like, you
sometimes seeing an Instagram page like yours, some people need that push to commit, to actually commit and make a decision. Well, I need to get my life right. If she can do it, I can do it.
Right.
And they really can relate that way with you, right?
Right.
Okay. I remember we were talking last time, and you mentioned that you kind of lost a specific support group during your journey. Can you tell us more about that?
Sure. When I started losing, you know, at first, like when I first set the goal and stuff, I would, you know, I told all my friends I really want to do this, you know, and people were like, oh yeah, you can do it, you can do it. And then when I actually started doing it, they were like, who she thinks she is doing it, you know?
Which is crazy to me. You would think friends would be your first group outside of family to start supporting you, but it was really just people you didn't know on social media. And like, was that hard for you to deal with?
At first it was, you know, and even to this day it's crazy because I had this one friend that I knew, you know, for years, and when I started losing weight, she cut me off, and then she, you know, came back and apologized, and then she just cut me off recently when she found out that, you know, how small I got, because I just ended up taking a break from social media altogether for 6 months just to get my mind right.
I was like, oh my gosh, where is she?
But then that just helped to show me even more who's really there and who isn't. And you know, she cut me off when she found out that I was engaged and that I had lost even more weight. So you think that a lot of people are for you, but people like to see you. They're, you know, they're used to having that fat friend, you know, or that you know, people love to put titles on people, and then when they, you know, push beyond those titles, then it's just like, you know, who do you think you are? You think you're better than everybody? No, I'm just trying to better myself. Right,
and that just really like shocks me, because like friends are so important to like anyone's life, and you would think they'll be like your main cheerleading squad for you, but like that just wasn't the case. Like your closest friends.
I think that, like I said, the journey just showed me who are really my friends. It doesn't necessarily mean like, you know, all friends. You know, it really, and I'm happy for that, that it showed me who are my real friends, who's really, really there, you know, when the smoke clears, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Who wants
good for you, like people who want to see you happy and stuff like that.
Like I remember in college, I had this one friend. I had lost weight previously with Jenny Craig, and I had lost 86 pounds, but I ended up gaining it back and more. But she met me after I lost the 86 pounds when I was thin. And she asked, and I told her that I used to, you know, be bigger, and I showed her an old picture. And I remember so clearly, she said, oh, I wouldn't have been your friend if you looked like that.
Wow.
And it's funny because even after that, we still maintain our friendship, but of course we're not friends now. And it's just, you know, it's stuff like that, like God will show you like little, you know,
signs. Yeah, definitely.
You know, so it just kind of foreshadowed everything, like everything I go through, you know, with people.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the surgery that you had done? How was it for you making that decision that you want to go down that route?
I had the gastric sleeve, and I had a friend who had it, and I didn't know her before or after, but you know, she ended up passing on her surgeon or whatever. So I ended up going to him for a consultation because I wanted something, like I said, I just wanted, you know, I'm a girl with a lot of goals and a lot of ambitions, and I just wanted to get this biggest goal done so I can do everything else that I need to do, you know, all your life when you struggle with something. So it was more of a, like, I was looking for like a more permanent solution. So I had the gastric sleeve, and basically what it is they trim off, I believe, like 85 to 90% of your stomach. So when I was finished, my stomach was like the size of a banana. So yeah, I was only eating like a
my stomach is probably the size of a refrigerator. I feel like it's probably like
it really just helps me to maintain my portions and everything. It doesn't like tell me what to eat, like, oh, you know, you need to eat a salad, you need to eat a fruit. I have to make that decision for myself. So people think like weight loss surgery is the easy way out, and ironically the person who referred me to the surgeon, you know, we had the same surgeon and everything, she's back at her highest weight again.
Oh really? So it's definitely about yourself.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You have to,
you can't just make the decision to get surgery and rely on the surgery alone.
It's not the one-stop solution.
Like the day after surgery, I was walking in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 3 days. After I got out, that's when I started. I did, prior to that, I did a 100-day gym challenge. I started back off with a 60-day gym challenge. I was in the gym every single day for 60 days. I wasn't able to lift weights until 8 weeks out of surgery, so I waited, you know, and then after that, I was in the gym every single day with my fiance, like maybe like 6 to 7 days a week. Now it's not that frequent, but
yeah. So what's your favorite part about going to the gym?
My favorite part about going to the gym, I mean, it's not really the gym per se, because sometimes like I'm just like one of those people who wake up like, oh, I want to be outside today. Let me go, you know, I'll work out outside.
I love working out outside.
Yeah, I do too.
It's hot.
Yeah. I like seeing people. Like
right.
I'm a people watcher, so I'll be working out, but I'm really like watching, like, you know, creating like a whole story.
For somebody. Yeah. I did the same exact thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I do like in the gym. I love the elliptical. I love the elliptical. Like even before surgery, like at 342 pounds, I'll tear the elliptical up. Like,
yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Break it down. Yes.
I'll be on that thing for like over an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard for me to stay on a machine for an hour.
Yeah.
I don't have the attention span for it. Like I really don't. I'm like, oh my god, it's just so repetitive.
That's why I have to switch it up and do outside sometimes.
Yeah,
I get
definitely.
like that.
And I have to, when I work out, I have to change between like different kind of like routines and stuff, because I can't do the same thing for too often, because not only like you will plateau at some point doing the same thing because your body will get used to it, but then I just get really bored of it and then I'll just stop. So I have to go from, maybe I'll do treadmill, then I'll do a workout class, and then I'll do lifting some days and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. I do to this day also. I do a lot of Zumba.
Zumba is so fun.
Yeah.
You know, I love in Zumba class, I just be trying to work it, because you know there's always those old people who can't get the rhythm right. I'm just like, I'm getting it for everybody. I'm giving everybody life. That's what I love to do.
I always be like, Mom, I'm on my way to rehearsal.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm about
you
to go
call it rehearsal?
Yes.
That is so funny. Yeah, but I love like Zumba class and dance classes. I think dancing is my favorite type of cardio. Yeah, it makes it fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. So diet or exercise, what's important for a weight loss journey like yours or anyone else's?
Well, I think at different points, different things were important. I definitely think hands down nutrition is way important, especially like when you're extremely overweight and you have a big number, you know, to lose. Like you definitely can't be in the gym, you know, you can be in the gym for 2 hours and go and eat like McDonald's for every meal. You're gonna gain, you're not gonna lose. Right. And I've been there, done that, got a t-shirt. You know, it's not gonna work. I think that, you know, the 80-20 rule, like 80% nutrition, 20% exercise, but I also did both, and I think that the cardio definitely helped me drop it, but then like the toning up and stuff, I always just kind of switch it up and stuff, but the nutrition is key. Like right now I haven't really been exercising much, but I'm always like Monday through Friday, I'll have a protein shake for breakfast, a salad for lunch, whatever meat my fiance makes for dinner, and a salad, you know, and maybe like a frozen yogurt bar for snack. Like that's how I'm eating Monday through Friday, no matter what, whether I'm exercising or not. And I think that helps to continue it even when you're slacking.
Exactly. So it maintains it for you. So when you do get back into the gym, it's not hard to like, you know, start. It's not like you're starting all over again.
Right.
So yeah, definitely. So what would you say? What advice would you give anybody who's looking to get either the gastric bypass surgery or just looking to start their journey to better health?
I think that like I said, everything doesn't work for everyone. So I think that once you have the commitment that you want to lose, you look into all your options. I ended up doing the surgery because I knew that I could, handle like the nutrition part. Like I had the nutrition part down there. It was the portion control that I struggled with. So I knew that if I could get something that can be a more permanent solution for the portion control, I can handle it as far as the nutrition. Like I know what to eat. I know how to eat. The most important thing that you could do is just make the decision first and look at all your options. If you feel like you don't know how to eat, and the eating, like what to eat is your problem, maybe you can go into like a program like Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig. It's definitely good to do something with a support system. That's someone that can help you, but like if you're someone like me who done every single diet and you know what your issue is, like I said, I've lost 86 pounds before and gained it back. I know how to lose weight. I had a hard time maintaining it, so it's like when I slack off, my sleeve got my back, like, no, you're not eating no more.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that that's the most important decision, looking at all your options and then making a choice from there. What choice works good for you?
I'm wondering, how does that your stomach feel? Do you notice the difference when you're eating? Does it feel different from before?
Oh yeah.
You get full real quick?
I get full extremely quick. Like,
really?
Last night I went out to dinner with my family and I went to Fridays and I had the Jack Daniel's burger with no bun. That's my favorite.
Burger with no bun?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know. I don't really like crave bread like that anymore.
Okay.
I just love, but I did have mac and cheese on the side.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like a diet meal. That's just how I prefer to eat. Like, because I can only eat a certain amount, bread fills me up like that.
Oh, really?
So it's like I want to eat.
So yeah, you gotta take things out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get to the good part quickly. Yeah, okay, I got it.
So by the time I left, I probably ate about maybe like a cup, like maybe like less than half of my mac and cheese and less than half of the burger, and
really?
I was completely done.
Wow.
Completely done.
Does it feel like you're missing out on something? Like, oh, I wish I had the whole thing, because I hate throwing away food.
No, I didn't throw it out. I didn't throw it out. Doggy bag.
Okay.
Doggy bag.
Okay, yes, definitely. You definitely, if you're not gonna eat everything, you don't want to waste the money at least. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Because I'm thinking about that burger too. I'm like, wow, she really threw away that burger because she was full.
No, I ended up eating it after, later on that night.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Okay. And,
So it feels that different. Like, you get really full fast.
Whereas, like, before, I probably would have ate that and then later on ate something else when I got hungry. I was eating one meal, but it was split up because of, my...
Yeah.
So it definitely helps me out. Like, I can finish stuff now where before I wasn't able to, because your stomach does stretch over time. Now I think I could probably, depending on my, my mood, like sometimes I can eat more, sometimes I can eat less, but I probably can eat like a cup and a half of food.
Okay, so where is the journey taking you now? What is left to do at this point?
Like I said, I have 30 more pounds left to lose. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I want to be stay 175 pounds, but I know that all my life I've had like issues with commitment stuff. Like I have like this thing where I'll just start something and just get distracted and start something else. So I really want to get down to 175, and then even if I don't like how I look at 175, because I am tall, I'm like 5'10", so if I don't like how I look at 175, I'm gonna probably gain a little more weight. Okay. But I personally think I will, but I'm just, because right now it's like I'm still not even used to being this small. Sometimes I look in the mirror like, wow, my head's kind of big.
No, girl, enjoy it. So when is the wedding day? Or is it just after the journeys? After everything is lost, so you can pick out the dress? No,
it's, I don't know. We're on the fence right now. We're debating if we want to get married in 2018 or 2017.
Well, I am so very happy for you, and I thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so let my viewers know where they can find you on social media.
My Instagram page is crumbcake.xo, so that's crumbcake.xo. That's it.
So if you want to follow her weight loss journey and see what's coming up next for her, follow her on her Instagram page. And again, thank you for coming on our show.
Thank you.
What we have next for you guys, we're going to get changed into our gym clothes, and she's going to show me her top 3 workouts that she does in the gym to get the beautiful body that she's in right now. So stay tuned. Let's go. We are outside and she's going to show me her top 3 workouts, and let's go.
Okay. So, I mean, I do a lot of cardio. For one, I do a lot of walking, and my Fitbit helps keep me on track. I love this thing. Here's some stuff that I like to do when I'm not at the gym, or if I'm just in the park hanging out, want to get a workout in. And the first one is wall squats. Put my back against the wall, position my feet, not too far out. Squat, and then just hold it. I'll try to hold it for 30 seconds. Have a conversation and distract myself from the pain.
Planking? Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
We'll do it facing each other.
Alright.
And how long do you hold this for?
30 seconds.
30 seconds? Okay. When are you gonna hold it?
One of my third favorite workouts are lunges, So I start with my hands on my hip, and I'll just go and hold it, try to go deeper. Woo. I do a little bit of everything. Sometimes I do Zumba a lot on Saturdays.
I love Zumba.
I think that's my biggest.
Right. Yeah, I love dancing in general. I think dancing is a great workout.
Yeah, me too. Okay, let's raise up.
Let's do the upper leg just so we can have it.
Can't do one side and not the other.
Right. You don't want to be uneven. Wow, I already feel the burn. Thank you, Tyffaneé, for being on my show. This was really great, and I wish you good luck on the rest of your weight loss journey.
Thank you. And we didn't stretch before, but make sure you stretch.
Oh yeah, stretching is important. And tune in next time to Tyffaneé TV.